Yes, students. Once again, a very warm welcome to today's class. Good morning, and how are you all? I hope you all are safe and healthy at your places. So now it's study time again. Okay. So as you know that in our previous class, we had started our chapter 1 of the book Flamingo. And the name of the chapter is what? I hope you all remember the name of the chapter, the last lesson. So basically what this chapter is about, it's about that from now onwards in the cities of Alaska and Lorraine, French is going to be shut down and German is going to take its place. So the French teacher, the teacher in the school of our narrator, Franz, who was a French teacher, वो teacher क्या थे? उनका last lesson था. Why? Because their new German teacher was going to come very soon, and their teacher, Mr. Emil, was delivering his last lesson. So that is all about कि in during your last lesson, what are your feelings and what you are thinking of. तो ये सब चीजें जो है वही चल रही है. Okay. So poor man. So we have finished it till here. हमने इसको यहाँ पे फिनिश किया था, but we'll take it from the last stanza again. Poor man, it was in honor of this last lesson that he had put on his fine Sunday clothes. Now M. Hamill जो थे ना, he was, we can say, very up to date and ready like he was going to some party or something. वो इतना अच्छे से ready थे. He was wearing his special clothes. And what was basically the reason behind that? So poor man, it was, वो किस लिए था? इन द ओनर ऑफ हिज लास्ट लेसन, दैट वो अपने फाइन स्पेशल और गुड हैप्पी संडे क्लोथ्स पहन के आए थे. एंड नाउ द नरेटर सेज दैट ही अंडरस्टूड दैट व्हाई द ओल्ड मेन ऑफ विलेज वर सिटिंग इन द बैक ऑफ द रूम. वो सब इसलिए थे बिकॉज टुडे दे वर आल्सो फीलिंग वेरी सॉरी दैट दे हैड नॉट गॉन टू स्कूल मोर, and it was their way of thanking their masters for his 40 years of faithful service and of showing their respect for the country that was there no more. And they were showing the respect for the country that was there no more. जो अब उनकी और नहीं है, वो किनकी हो चुकी है? जर्मन्स की हो चुकी है. So that is why all the people of the village were sitting in this last lesson. So see, while I was thinking of all this, I heard my name called. It was my turn to recite. What would I not have given to be able to say that dreadful rule for participle, all through very loud and clear and without one mistake. But I got mixed up on the first word and stood there, holding on to my desk, my heart beating and not daring to look up. He says, while I was thinking of all this, जब मैं इन सब चीजों के बारे में सोच रहा था, I just heard my name called. मैंने सुना मेरा नाम से मुझे आवाज लगाई गई है. It was my turn to recite, और मेरी बारी थी अब recite करने की, बोलने की. And what would I not have given to be able to say? और जो मुझे दिया गया, I was not able to say that dreadful rule of participle, though very clear and loud and clear and without one mistake, बिना एक गलती के. But I got mixed up. But मैं ऐसा करता जो मुझे दिया गया, I would have spoken that. But I got mixed up on the first word and stood there holding on to my desk. और वहीं खड़ा रहा अपने डेस्क पे पकड़े पकड़े उसको, because I was not able to do anything. I was helpless. पूरा रूल तो क्या बताना, मुझे तो उसका पहला वर्ड ही नहीं आ रहा था, मैं तो उसी पे अटक गया. My heart beating and not daring to look up. My heart was beating and I was not at all daring to look up. I heard M. Hamill say to me, मैंने सुना M. Hamill मुझे क्या बोल रहे थे? I won't scold you. Little, we have said to ourselves, wow, I have plenty of time. I will learn it tomorrow. And now you see where we have come out. And he says, I heard M. Hamill say to me, मैंने देखा M. Hamill मुझे कह रहे हैं, मैं तुम्हें डांटूंगा नहीं little friends, but you must feel bad enough. See, देखो कैसे है. Every day we have said to ourselves, हमने खुद से क्या कहा है? वाह, मेरे पास बहुत समय है, मैं आज नहीं कल पढ़ लूंगा, कल नहीं परसों पढ़ लूंगा. And now you see, इस कल परसों के चक्कर में what has come out, आज क्या हो गया है. And this is the great trouble with Alas, that यार यही बहुत बड़ी परेशानी हुई है Alas के साथ में, that she puts off learning till tomorrow. अब उन्होंने इस लर्निंग को कल पे ही छोड़ दिया है. नाउ दोस फेलोज आउट देयर विल हैव द राइट टू से टू यू, और वो जो दोस फेलोज जो वहां थे, दे हैव द राइट टू से टू यू. अब वो आपसे क्या बोलेंगे? यू नो, ऑल दिस पीपल जो यहाँ पे आएंगे अब कल से आपके जर्मन लेसन के लिए, वो आपको क्या कहेंगे, हाउ इज इट, ये कैसे है, इफ यू प्रिटेंडेड टू बी अ फ्रेंच मैन एंड यू कैन नाइदर स्पीक नॉर राइट योर ओन लैंग्वेज, तुम तो ये प्रिटेंड करते थे दैट यू आर अ फ्रेंच मैन, ना तो आप बोल सकते हो ना ही आप पढ़ सकते हो, आपको अपनी लैंग्वेज ही नहीं आती, सो पुअर यू आर, बट यू आर नॉट द वर्स्ट, बट तुम वर्स्ट नहीं हो पुअर लिटिल फ्रेंड्स, इससे भी बहुत बड़े बड़ी चीजें यहाँ पे हैं। we have all a great deal to reproach ourselves with, हमारे पास great deal of tasks हैं जो हम सबको करने हैं, but we have not done that, अब उसके लिए ये जो ट्रबल हमें कल से जो फेस करना पड़ेगा वो तो करना पड़ेगा। Your parents were not anxious enough to have you learn. They preferred to put you to work on the farms or at the mills so as to have a little more money. And I have been to blame so also. How I have often sent you to water my flowers instead of learning your lessons. And when I wanted to go fishing, did I not just give you a holiday? And now he says कि हमारे पास तुम्हें blame नहीं करना हमें, बिकॉज तुम्हारी गलती नहीं है, इससे भी बड़ी बड़ी चीजें हुई हैं जिसके वजह से आज ये हुआ है। एंड व्हाट आर दोस थिंग्स, फर्स्ट थिंग इज दैट योर पेरेंट्स वर नेवर ईगर इनफ टू हैव यू लर्न द लेसन्स, एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दैट इन ऑर्डर टू हैव अ लिटिल मोर मनी उन्होंने तुम्हें फार्म्स में डाल दिया, ठीक है, दे प्रेफर टू पुट यू टू द फार्म्स और एट द मिल्स। एंड सेकेंडली, हैव आई नॉट ऑफन, क्या मैंने तुम्हें वाटर करने के लिए नहीं भेजा अपने फ्लावर्स को, इंस्टेड कि तुम यहाँ पे बैठ के अपने लेसन्स लेते। एंड थर्ड इज वेन एवर आई वॉन्टेड टू गो फॉर फिशिंग, हैव आई नॉट जस्ट गिव यू हॉलीडे, क्या मैंने तुम्हें हॉलीडे नहीं दे दिया था। सो सी, इतनी सारी गलतियां भी तो हुई ना, तो सिर्फ तुम्हारी अकेले की गलती नहीं है। Then from one thing to another, M. Hamel went on to talk to the French language, saying that it was the most beautiful. Now see, from, we will see over here. So then from one thing to another, एक से दूसरी चीज की बात करता गया करते गए वो, and M. Hamel went on to talk of the French language. And M. Hamel, he just kept on talking about the French language. And he said what? And he said that French language is the most beautiful language in the world की सबसे ब्यूटीफुल लैंग्वेज है ये, द क्लियरेस्ट, द मोस्ट लॉजिकल, क्लियरेस्ट लैंग्वेज है, सबसे लॉजिकल लैंग्वेज है, दैट वी मस्ट गार्ड इट अमंग अस एंड नेवर फॉरगेट इट। और हमें इसको क्या करना है, वी हैव टू गार्ड इट अमंग अस, हमें अपने अंदर ही, अपने बीच में ही रह के इस लैंग्वेज को बढ़ाना है। And we should never forget it, because when a people are enslaved, as long as they hold fast to their language, it is as if they had the key to their prison, because when people are enslaved, तो उस समय if they have a key to their language, तो हम बोल सकते हैं that they are enough capable that we can say that they have key to their prison. And then he opened a grammar and read us our lesson, and then he opened a grammar book and he started reading us our lessons. And I was amazed to see how well I understood it. मैं बहुत हैरान था ये देख के कि मुझे कितना अच्छे से सब समझ में आया है। All he said seemed so easy, जो वो बोल रहे थे it was so easy, so easy. I think too, मैंने भी ऐसा सोचा that I had never listened so carefully, कि मैंने कभी भी इतना केयरफुली किसी को सुना ही नहीं, and that he had never explained everything so much patience. It seemed almost as if the poor man wanted to give us all he knew before going away and put it to all our heads at one stroke. And मैंने क्या, उन्होंने चीजें आज इतनी इजी लग रही थी, I don't know why. And वैसे मेन बात ये है that I have never listened it so carefully. And another one more important thing is that he had never explained everything with so much patience like he was explaining it today. So it seemed to me that almost as if the poor man wanted to give us, जैसे कि ये जो poor man है, he just wanted to give us all he knew, जो भी वो जानते थे, before going away, before he goes from here, he wanted to give us all the knowledge that he has and put it all into our heads at one stroke. और वो सारी की सारी जो knowledge है वो at one stroke he just wanted to put into our heads. And after the grammar we had a lesson in writing, और grammar के बाद में हमारे writing के कुछ lessons थे. That day M. Hamel had new copies for us, and after the day हमारे पास क्या थे, ग्रामर लेसन थे राइटिंग में, और एम हेमल हमारे लिए न्यू कॉपीज लेके आए थे, रिटन इन ब्यूटीफुल राउंड हैंड, फ्रांस अलास्क, और ब्यूटीफुल राउंड हैंड में उस पर क्या लिखा था, France, Alaska, and they looked like little flags floating everywhere in the schoolroom. hung from the rod at the top of the desk. और ऐसा लग रहा था जैसे ये छोटे छोटे flags हैं, these are floating everywhere in the classroom and they are hung from the rod at the top of our desk. You thought to have seen how everyone set to work. You ought to have, आपने देखा होगा कि सब किस तरीके से अपने काम में जुटे हुए थे, and how quiet it was because everybody was busy in the work, so there was quiet all around. The only sound was scratching of pen over the paper. सब लिख रहे थे ना, इसलिए the only sound in the room was what? Scratching of pen over the paper. That is the sound of writing. Once some beetles flew in. एक बार कुछ beetles आ गए रूम के अंदर, मीन्स जो कीड़े पतंगे होते हैं ना वो आ गए, but nobody paid any attention to them. उड़ने वाले कीड़े थे, but everybody was so busy writing their first lesson of French that nobody paid attention to them. Not even the littlest one, सबसे not even, we can say, the littlest one paid the attention, not even he or she, who worked right on tracing their fish hooks. Those persons who just work right on tracing their fish hooks as if that was French too. और ऐसा लग रहा था जैसे जो मछली पकड़ने के लिए हम जितना फोकस्ड रहते हैं ना, बिल्कुल वैसे ही ऐसा लग रहा था जैसे आज वो फ्रेंच को भी बिल्कुल उसी अलर्टनेस और उसी एब्रप्टनेस के साथ ले रहे हैं जिस तरह से यू कैन से दैट दे ट्रेस देयर फिश हुक्स. ऑन द रूफ द पिजन्स कूड वेरी लो. और छत पे पिजन्स की आवाज आ रही थी, वो भी बहुत स्लो स्लो कू कर रहे थे. एंड आई थॉट टू माई सेल्फ, और मैंने खुद से क्या सोचा, विल दे मेक देम सिंग इन जर्मन इवन द पिजन्स. क्या जब जर्मन आ जाएंगे तो वो पिजन्स को भी ये कहेंगे दैट दे शुड ऑल्सो सिंग इन अ जर्मन, या ये बेचारे तो जैसे बोलते हैं वैसे ही रह जाएंगे. सो आई वाज जस्ट इमेजिनिंग सम अमेजिंग सॉर्ट ऑफ क्वेश्चंस इन माय माइंड. सो व्हेनेवर आई लुक्ड अप फ्रॉम माय राइटिंग आई सॉ, तो जब भी मैंने अपनी राइटिंग से ऐसे ऊपर करके देखा, व्हाट आई सॉ एम हैमल सिटिंग मोशनलेस इन हिज चेयर एंड गेजिंग फर्स्ट एट वन थिंग देन एट अनदर. सो मैंने देखा कि एम हैमल जो थे वो मोशनलेस बैठे थे अपनी चेयर में, एंड फर्स्टली वो एक चीज को गेज करते और देन वो दूसरी को, as if he wanted to fix in his mind just how everything looked in that little school room. जैसे कि बस वो अपने माइंड में फिक्स करना चाहते थे उस चीज को कि उस लिटिल स्कूल रूम में हर चीज कैसी दिख रही थी. बिकॉज वंस ही इज गोइंग टू लीव दिस प्लेस ना, तो क्या मेमोरीज वो अपने साथ रखेगा ऑफ दिस प्लेस. तो वो हर चीज को इतना गौर से देख रहे थे, ऐसा लग रहा था मानो वो हर चीज को अपने माइंड में फिक्स करना चाहते हैं स्कूल रूम की. एवरी लिटिल थिंग ऑफ दिस लिटिल स्कूल रूम. Fancy, for 40 years he had been there in the same place, with his garden outside the window and his class in front of him, just like that. Now he says fancy. For 40 years, 40 years के लिए he had been there in the same place. वो same place से यहीं पे थे. With his garden outside the window, garden उनकी window के बाहर, and his class in front of him, class उनके सामने. Just like that, just in the same way. Only the desk and benches, सिर्फ जो desk और benches थे ना, had been worn smooth. वो बिल्कुल smooth रही हैं. The walnut trees in the garden were taller. जो walnut trees थे garden में, they were taller. And the hopevine that he had planted himself twined about the windows on the roof. जो उन्होंने खुद प्लांट की थी, it just twinned about the windows to the roof. And how it must have broken his heart to leave it all. And poor man, और कितना दिल टूटता है जब आपको पता चलता है that you have to leave it all and you have to go away. To hear his sister moving about in the room above, packing their trunks, for they must leave the country the next day. Now he says that hearing उसकी जो सिस्टर थी एम हेमल की, शी वॉज जस्ट मूविंग अबाउट इन द रूम अबव बिकॉज शी वॉज पैकिंग द ट्रंक्स. सो इधर उधर सामान मूव करने की, ट्रंक्स मूव करने की आवाज उनको आ रही थी. एंड फॉर दे मस्ट लीव द कंट्री नेक्स्ट डे, और वो उस कंट्री को नेक्स्ट डे क्योंकि उनको छोड़ के जाना था. But he had the courage to hear every lesson to the very last. But he had the courage कि वो हर lesson को last तक सुनता है. After the writing, जब writing खत्म हुई, we had a lesson in history. हमारा history का lesson हुआ. And then the babies chanted, और फिर जो छोटे बच्चे थे, babies, all they chanted word there, ba, bi, bai, bo, boo. And down there at the back of the room, और ये बच्चे जो थे, they were chanting like this. And down there at the back of the room, old Hauser, जो वो अपना प्राइमर लेके बैठे थे ना, he was sitting, old primer had put on his spectacles, अपने चश्मे पहन रखे थे, and holding his primer in both hands, और अपने दोनों हाथों में अपना प्राइमर पकड़ रखा था. Spelled the letter with them, और वो उनके साथ उन लेटर्स को स्पेल कर रहे थे. You could see that he too was crying. His voice trembled with emotion, and it was so funny to hear him that we all wanted to laugh and cry. And he said, yet could see that he too was crying. His voice, और वो खुद भी cry कर रहा था, and his voice trembled with emotion. उसकी आवाज जो थी, it was trembling with emotion, and it was so funny. मतलब वो इतना मन भर गया था that his voice was trembling and he too was crying, but it was seems like that, but it was so funny to hear him and that we all wanted to laugh and cry. इतना funny था कि हमें रोना तो आ ही रहा था, but on the other hand we also wanted to laugh at listening him. And how well I remembered it, that last lesson, and how well I remembered it, what my last lesson, the last lesson. All at once the church clock struck 12, then the Angelus. At the same moment, the trumpets of the Prussian returning from the drill sounded under the window. M. Hemmel stood up, very pale, in his chair. I never saw him look so tall. Now, all at once, he says कि जो church clock थी उसमें कितने बजे? 12. And then जो Angelus वहां पे. And at the same moment, जो trumpets थे of the Prussians जो अपनी drilling से वापस आ रहे थे, sounded under our window. वो भी हमारी window के अंदर हमें सुनाई दिया. M. Hemmel stood up. वो खड़े हुए, very pale, बिल्कुल उनके चेहरे का रंग उड़ा हुआ, in his chair, अपनी चेयर पे के पास में चेयर से खड़े हुए. And I never saw him look so tall. मैंने कभी उनको इतना टॉल स्टैंडिंग फिल्म में नहीं देखा जैसा कि मुझे आज दिख रहे थे वो. My friends, he said, उन्होंने बोला my friends, said he said, I, वो बोलना चाह रहे थे, but हुआ क्या, but something choked him, but उनका गला because of the excess and overflowing emotions उनका गला चोक हो गया, and he could not go on with what he wanted to speak. वो नहीं बोल पाए जो बोलना चाह रहे थे. Then he turned to the blackboard. फिर वो blackboard की तरफ turn हुए. Why? Because what he wanted to speak, he was not able to speak because of the emotional choking. So he decided that what message he wanted to speak and tell the students of his class that he is going to write on the blackboard. So he turned towards the blackboard. He took a piece of chalk and turning towards the blackboard and picking up the chalk and bearing on with all his might, अपनी सारी power इकट्ठी करके अपने अंदर जो willingness थी, he wrote as large as he could. वो जितना large लिख सकते थे ना blackboard पे उन्होंने उतना large लिखा. And what he read, Vive la France. Vive la France means long live France. खूब हमारा France जो है it should long live. And then he stopped and leaned his head against the wall. और उसने वहीं पे stop किया and he just leaned his head against the wall and without a word, और बिना एक शब्द के, he made a gesture to all of us. उन्होंने हम सब की तरफ gesture किया with his hand, अपने हाथ से, that school is dismissed and you may go. What gesture it was कि बस school has been dismissed right now and you may go, आप लोग यहाँ से जा सकते हो, because he was getting over emotional. So he gestured the people in the class that school is dismissed and you may go. The dismissal of the school was gestured by him and you may go is also gestured by him with his hands. Okay, with his hands. I hope the chapter is complete here and I hope you have understood it nicely. Go through the text and I hope you will be able to understand it and you will judge it yourself that the chapter was very interesting and you have understood it thoroughly. So see, now here are two questions and what are they? The people in this story suddenly realize how precious their language is to them. What shows you this? Why does this happen? Abhi story mein jo people the na, they suddenly realize that this language is precious to them. And what shows you this? Because those people who have never attended school in their life, like the old hosier, lawyer, postmaster, and other village people, they were also sitting in the classroom just to take their last lesson and give respect to their country, which is there no more. And why does this happen? Because of this reason, because from the next day onwards, France was banned in the places Alaska and Lorraine, and which language was going to take its place? German. It was German which will now onwards be taught to the people over here. So they were just paying their respect towards their country and towards their lesson, last lesson of French. France thinks, will they make them sing in German, even the pigeons? What could this means? That Germans are there could be more than one answers. ये self to do है, इसके बहुत से answers आ सकते हैं. So see, France ने सोचा that when he heard the pigeons cooing on the roof, he thought that now onwards, if our language is taken from us and we have been asked to speak and learn German, so is it going to really happen that when the German rule established over here, they will ask these pigeons to sing in German? Will this happen? That is whether they are going to change each and every aspect of our French nation to convert them to the German nation's context. So ये वो जहाँ पे what he mean is that is the German going to change each and every small thing of France to Germans. So this way I can say I hope the chapter is clear. आप एक बार उसको go through करेंगे thoroughly, and if there are any doubts you can just clear it with me. So at this we are finished with our chapter and class for today, and so we'll be meeting in our next class tomorrow with a new topic. Till then, have a good day.